This is me doing a little video response to what Herodotus and tabletop gamer have been on about. We don't actually represent ourselves very well on YouTube as a community for people that primarily play historical gaming, and our interests lie primarily in that field. I thought I'd show you a few figures with this little cam as well. I've showed them before on a bigger cam, but I'm just testing this little webcam out, and I think for close-ups it's giving me a much better view. Anyway, back to the subject of the community in general for historical gaming. I intend to take on board what Herodotus has said, and basically when I do a game, I'll try and do a battle report as best as I can with the technology that I've got, try and explain the rules clearly and a little bit of history behind the troops and what I'm actually trying to represent when I'm gaming. I mean, the major things I'm collecting at the moment, I've got some ancient armies, I'm working on some Napoleonic stuff, I'm working on some World War II, I've got a few interests lying in other areas as well, like Vikings and Dark Ages, and I'll try and do some battle reports for these, and just try and make it a bit more inviting, and just try and make it a bit more user friendly to somebody who might not have played a game and find it a bit intimidating. Because I mean, if you look at the Games Workshop side of things compared to the historical stuff, the research that you do, which I find quite interesting, like reading books like Tacitus and just general history books and the armies of Rome and stuff and the enemies of Rome and some of the historical books you can get your head around, I find interesting. But I know a lot of people that read sort of the Games Workshop fluff would find it absolutely boring, because there's no lasers, there's no plasma weapons, and do you know what I mean, and there's none of that kind of stuff, and the crossover I think can be quite intimidating when there's the learning curve just to build an army. It's not laid out for you very well, do you know what I mean? Even in the books, when you buy the army books, there's still a lot of room for you to improve on yourself. You have to actually study the things to find out what you want. It's not as user friendly as like a codex book would be. I mean, it is getting better with things like bolt action and stuff for certain games, but I don't think it's ever been as accessible as Games Workshop have made their products to the masses, which is why their products I think are much more popular in some ways. Like, I mean, I intend to do my best anyway for the community in general and try and make it a bit more presentable. I mean, I enjoy my hobby anyway, so it can only add to it. I think the Centurion in there is a very fine looking fella. I did enjoy painting him quite a lot. Anyway, that's just my little ramble about the historical community, and hoping that if we all come together we can make it a little bit better for everybody involved. Anyway, goodbye all.